Okay, Thursday in the kingdom, and it's chilly Willy. Yeah, we woke up, it's cold, so we had to cancel the plans of taking little Aggie out. Alright, this morning we woke up to minus 37 Celsius, but feels like minus 46. And then on the yo-yo scale, a decent temperature of minus 34 Fahrenheit, but feels like an excellent minus 51. Yes, it's chilly. So today has been cancelled due to lack of interest, and we will be day drinking. Also, too, the staff pointed out we had those candies and may contain tree nuts. Yes, well, very vague. So we have this other brand of candy we bought. See that? It's Union Jack. I don't know if it's upside down because we're probably the only people that ever put the Union Jack upside down. I didn't know there was a right side up and left side up or whatever. All right, so on the back, it says may contain tree nuts and eggs. So are they ostrich eggs? What kind of eggs are they? We don't know. It's kind of vague. All right, we'll just toss that over there and we'll back up. All right. So we know the town of WHO-ville will do a shitty job plowing the snow down there. That operator's an excellent operator. Made a mess, doesn't care. Who cares about pride in your workmanship? You have a state-of-the-art grader, electronic controls, all that stuff, and you made a frickin' mess down there and blocked us in. But that's WHO-ville. That's why I tell people not to come up here. Don't visit here. Don't even bother coming here. Yes, why? Because that's their attitude. Block in the old guy. Yes, block in the old guy. I'm a senior citizen, retired, and block it in. And it continues on. They did it all last year, and they'll do it till the day I die. In fact, they'll probably plow over my grave. Yes, bury me in. Yes, but that's WHO-ville. So that's why we don't have anything to do with WHO-ville. They just hate me, and they go out of their way to make my life miserable. And that's why I say, don't bother coming here. Don't even visit. Don't even look on Google to see this place. It's not a happy place. All right. So it's cold out here. Crest Fresh mouthwash. Yes, there we go. We had Aggie plugged in over here. We on the timer, so we gave up. We're not going to try starting him at 40 below. And what for? Because to go plow some snow because the town of WHO-ville blocked in the staff? Yes. Oh, well. So we got other things to do today. We'll day drink professionally. We have the wood stoves going. We got some smoke here for the Swedish kid. There we go. The me phone has to adjust. And we have smoke over there. I didn't use as much accelerants today because I knew I'd be recording. Yes, got to work smarter, not harder. All right, the me phone's probably cold. We'll have to get it back in. Oh, yes. And we're at 14,000 subscribers. And we're close to 1 million subscribers. So we'll continue on with the quest to make 1 million subscribers. Well, I better go. Here comes the boss.
Thursday morning in WHO-ville. It's just after 9 a.m. and it is pretty chilly out here right now. We are still in the extreme cold warnings. Let's head inside and see if the dogs want to go out. Then I can make breakfast. At 1 p.m. I'll head over to the kingdom, and I don't think we'll be doing much today. 11 a.m. and I'm down in the basement just putting some wood in the stove. It is pretty chilly out here, so it's a perfect day for a fire. Now let's head upstairs and wait for 12 p.m. so I can make lunch and do the weather. I'm not heading over to the kingdom until about 3 p.m. because it is cold. 12 p.m. and I'm just getting ready to make lunch. I'm going to try out this Kraft Dinner Deluxe. It looks pretty interesting. I have not had it in a while, so let's see how it is. Hopefully it doesn't turn out mushy. The dogs don't want to go outside because it is chilly out there. 1 p.m. and I'm just finishing up lunch. This is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's minus 34 degrees Celsius, which is minus 29 degrees Fahrenheit. We even have the feels like on the bottom. It is still pretty chilly out there, so let's head inside and wait for 3 p.m. so I can go up and do the mail and head over to the kingdom.
Okay, just about 2 o'clock and I was in working on the book, but the words weren't flowing because I write from head to paper. Yes, I don't change anything, so it has to flow. So it's not flowing, probably because I'm sober. I don't know why. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of work in the shop. It's chilly out here. The staff will come at 3 o'clock, and there's the sun. It's getting a little higher above the trees, but hopefully summer's coming soon, and then we'll have lots of co-workers, the mosquitoes. All right, just look at the trails. They're looking good. These yards packed out good. But we've got plans, so we've got to cut some wood today. We'll come out here. I like cutting the timbers. Yes, the timbers when it's cold. It splits apart a lot easier. And I have the totes ready or the tubs ready for the staff to fill. Never ending here when you're living remote. Okay, it's cold outside and we're in a low pressure air system. Yes, this morning we had the door open, the vent open, and the damper open to get the wood to burn. And then it kind of changed around lunchtime there, so it's burning good. You can tell by the color of the stove. Yes, I can see it's a different color. But also too, we're burning the timbers there. We're doing split ones and solid ones. Yes, because at my age I can't split them all. And look at this here. That's out of the 41 Chevy outside. That's that snow and wood and everything, and we do find the little core pieces right there. We toss them in. So we're drying the wood, and we're also putting the wood in wet to slow the burn. But today there's a low pressure air system. We're trying to dry the wood before we toss it in because we don't want it to die out. All right, we got to clean up this shop. It's a mess. Unreal. I should be working on that book because that's my income.
Almost 3 p.m. and I just got the skidoo out. I'm taking the toboggan over to the kingdom as well. That way I can haul all my tubs with the kindling and stuff around to the shop and the hoe shack. But I also want to fill the bottom up with some firewood. Now let's get going. 3 p.m. and I just got to the kingdom. There is nothing in the mail today. Now I'll head down to the shop and see what my dad's up to. Pretty sure I seen him cutting up some ties. I think I'm just filling up the tubs and doing some firewood today. Down at the shop, and now I'll take the tubs in behind the house and fill them out of the long trailer. While I'm doing that, my dad will cut up the last tie, then get the mini out and grab some more ties for the table. Almost 3:30 and I just got the toboggan and tubs filled. Now I'll head back around to the shop and the hoe shack and drop everything off. Made it back around to the shop and dropped off the tubs. The toboggan will stay in the kingdom since my dad needs it for firewood. Now we'll haul some stuff into the shop. 3:30 and I'm officially done in the kingdom. It is chilly out here, so now I'll grab my dog treats and head on back into WHO-ville and do the weather at 5 p.m.
Okay, 3:30 in the kingdom, and we have nothing to show for today. Yes, unreal, but it's a boring day. We're doing wood and more wood and more wood. All right, this stove is putting out the heat, and I'm very pleased. Yes, because if we had the barrel stove or that Dr. Seuss chimney thing, we'd have to have fans and everything on it to blow. Right now, it's going good. We got some nice wet wood. Yes, wet wood. We need that. And we got some root balls because it's going to be cold for the next couple of days. So we got some root balls. Yes, we have to go find them. We'll go outside and see where we're hiding them. Okay, the sun's over there. It's going down. Yes, it's, how would you say? It's sunset or whatever. But it's 3:30, yes. All right, so we got the workstation all ready with fresh ties. We're trying to reduce the amount of snow we put on the table. We have a system going, and the snow is slowly packing in my little station there. I don't have to worry about twisting my ankle and back and forth. So next year, when we stack ties or acquire ties, we're going to put them behind the red crane cat over there. That way, we're not handling them twice, because this week or coming or next week coming, we're going to have to get the loader out and haul up some more ties to dump there. So this is working out very well. We're very pleased. Okay, here's a stack of root balls. Yes, root balls. I think we're the only ones that actually harvest or burn root balls. But then again, we're skill saw loggers. We can't cut the trees in the wilderness. Look at that, how big that one is. Look at that big trunk or whatever. Yes. All right. But look at how small the root ball is. All right. Because nothing grows on bedrocks at the end of the world when we don't have many hot days. So here we got some totes over here. These two totes here with the hydro poles or telephone poles, that's actually 3-year-old wood. Yes. So we processed those a long time ago. We didn't really have the means to cut the timbers or the hydro poles. So now we do with the sawzall and those gifted blades. So we dumped it over to get the root balls. And there's another one right there. So we're good to go. Hopefully when it warms up, we can take Aggie out and go plowing. He needs to run free. Okay, before Betty by last night, I checked the wood stoves and I checked the dually here. Yes, the TD18 known as dually had the water pump leaking, but we just pumped the grease into, how would you say, seal it up. Yes, so we'll do a video inside the house showing what I did to figure it out. But dually ran good yesterday. Once we get the piston ring set, the slobberness and the carbon blown out, it was starting to run normal. Now we can actually work on the injectors and play with the timing. First, you got to get it up and running, get it running warm, and work it hard. We don't do this on one of the 5 hot days of summer, because what's going to happen when we go outside in the winter? It's going to run like crap. We learned the hard way. Okay, we're in the house now where it's a lot warmer. Yes, it is chilly out there. All right. So this is the parts book for the TD18, and it is the newer ones. It's the 1940 style ones. That's what I own because it's got the A. All right. So I don't get into the technical difficulties or technical data of this, and I write on there, this is the one I've been using. So you open it up. Okay. There we go. I like buying the old books on eBay and stuff because you got all these little notes. Okay. Somebody writes the notes. So that's what you want. You don't want a fresh one. Okay. So there it is in its glory, the TD18. Oh, look, they got mufflers on it. It must be a southern cat. So all the details here, all the information that you need to know. Okay, so let's open it up to here. There, Christmas card. I feel loved. All right, so there we go. These are very simple parts drawings. It's easy to figure out. So there's a seal and there's a seal, 10 and 16. All right, so this is what they got printed here. But in my younger day, see, somebody's writing on a new part number. That's what you want. All right, that's why you buy the old books. Okay, and all right, so at my age, we can't really see that far. So this is what we do. We take a picture of it and then print it off. All right, and then it's also on the computer screen, so I can zoom in on it. So look at how much bigger the numbers come. And also too, I'm colorblind, so we don't print anything in color. So there we go. TD18 water pump. 10 is the interseal. All right, so I marked it down. That's the part number. That's over here, 10. All right, see it there? Okay. And if you go to the National Seal Catalog online, you can cross-reference, type in the international part number, and it'll change over to the number. So I write the data down on what the size is, the housing, everything like that, and the width. Okay, so the outer one here is a different thing. So this seal number changes over to a national, and there's two numbers. See this one and this one. Okay, I was drinking last night. All right, so we have thin and thick. So this turned out simple, and Rock Auto is the best place I go to print these off. Okay, so if Rock Auto has it in their catalog online, that's a common seal. So if it doesn't show up, then it tells you. So here I've marked on it interseal, and it should be the inner seal. So we're good to go. And outer seal. This is the thin one, so it's not very thick. All right. So let's open this up. I don't have much talent today. All right. So there we go. There's the thickness here. So it lists it off or whatever, where it is. Width, 25. So 0.25, so that's a quarter of an inch. All right, and this is the thick one here, and this one measures in at just under half an inch right here. Okay, so we don't know what's in the water pump, what it requires, so we're going to get Sir Rodney to order each one of these, the thin and thick one. So that's the only way we can do it, because we can't order in the thin one and find out it requires the thicker seal. Or if we order the thicker one, we find out it requires the thinner one. Oh, these lips need some vodka. Or some beverage. I shouldn't have peanuts before I started this. But that's how we do it. So now we can order the seals in. Well, once we get the seals in, we can take the water pump off the cat and fix it. We have 5 or 6 of these water pumps in the shed. But if I drag them out, and guess what? I bolt it on and they'll leak because the seals are dried out. Because you got to remember, it's 80 years ago. All right, let's go have a beverage to get these lips working again. Okay, I was in the house there figuring out today's video and stuff, and then I got thinking. That's a D69U known as the Bismarck, and we have the other TD18 over here known as Blaine, because he has the long tracks, which are going to be changed out to the short tracks so they look like a true winter freighting cat. So if I'm fixing the water pump on the TD18 known as Dooley because it started leaking, who says that the water pump on Blaine is not going to start leaking? So maybe I should spend a few minutes and check it over to see if it's the same water pump style, and maybe order 2 sets of seals. That will work out better, because I know on the D69U, to work on that water pump, it's better to take the motor out. Yes, those things are a pain in the ass as you're trying to reach down to get the one little bolt on the one corner, because Caterpillar is very hard to work on. Yes, very hard to work on. Now, we think the mechanic had an affair with the engineer's wife, so the engineer decided it's payback and going to make all the mechanics suffer for what that mechanic did, having an affair with his wife. Unreal. So that's why we only own 4 D69Us, and we own, how would you say, 2 TD18s, 4 TD9s, 4 TD6s and stuff. I think we own 6 of them, 6 TD9s. Yes, the IH cats are a hell of a lot easier to work on. You don't need a box of Band-Aids and a bottle of vodka to work on them. Oh wait, you can just have the vodka to enjoy working on them. All right, let's continue the quest. Okay, way too cold today to get anything done. Yes, we'll be short on film footage, but that's okay. We'll add something from August 2022 when it was warm and, how'd you say, sunny. Yes, warm and lots of mosquitoes. Oh, the memories. Okay, last night when I was enjoying my vodka beverage, Johnny from the fish truck gave me a call saying he needed his wheel nuts retightened on his Freightliner. I think he's driving the Freightliner. So now it's pouring rain. We're 1 hour early getting up to tighten the wheel nuts for Johnny because he has a schedule to make to get the fish. And the dogs are confused because we're 1 hour early. But you can see we got some exhaust fog here. And remember, it is August in the kingdom. Okay, as I wait for Johnny to arrive, I see one of the bulbs has come loose in the 48 Chevy sedan delivery. So this is common. The little bulb there just fits in the socket, so then it's not tight. So it looks like I have to take this side apart and fix it. But everything else looks good. The windshield wiper's working good. Got the heater on. The windows aren't fogged up because I don't have the pony inside. But tonight when I do the walk the pony there, so she might get a little foggy in there. But everything's working good. So we got everything working on the back here. The lights are good. All right, hurry up, Johnny. I'm getting wet. All right, here we are in the rain. Johnny showed up right on time as usual. He is driving the Freightliner. So he got his wheel nuts tight. We did tighten them to spec. And then he tells me that my yellow marker right here, I don't know if you can see it, that's my hand, doesn't say yellow on the side. So I think we're using it yellow. Johnny could have told me the wrong color. But he's good to go now, so now it's time for me to go have my morning drink. All right, talk to you later. Okay, I'm trying to hide out of the wind, but this is the 38 Maple Leaf truck right here. That's the heavy Chevy of Canada. It's built by Johnny Cash, one piece at a time, so now 80 years later you don't know what the hell it has for parts. And over here, okay, that way. All right, over there, that's a GMC, the 38 GMC that I grew up with. My dad got it in 1977. We always thought it was a heavy-duty truck being a GMC, but it's not. The 38 Maple Leaf over here is what my grandpa preferred in his trucking outfit from 1930 to 1952. So now, for the first time over here, the 38 GMC has hydraulic brakes. So we're going to attempt a test drive here, and we have the little tripod set up. Oh, where is it? There it is. Oh, God, I'm losing it. Better have a drink. Okay, the little tripod set up to see if we can record this event, to see if I hit anything. Not like yesterday with the 46 Chevy with that master cylinder that would not build pressure, and it was a joke, and I hit a few things, but that's why we have big bumpers on the front. First thing we install is the bumpers and make sure the park brake works and hope for the best. So I'll go for a test drive and hopefully it records something. Well, that went pretty good. I got my hand over my Lily Tomlin mic because it's so frickin' windy. But this is the 261 motor they put in 1977, so we made a few upgrades. The aluminum rad is coming along nice, and all the trucks are spec'd the same. My dad could never afford to buy a fancy rad or anything like that, so we always had overheating problems when it was down the south. This truck did not run worth a crap at all back when it was on the farm or the ranch because the points always quit. So up here and came north in 1997, and up here I think we last used it in 2004, but it kept quitting when we were walking home. So installing the HEI and making it fit, it actually works out pretty good. Now the truck is reliable, and you can see by the fuel filter we got some really old gas, or what's left of the gas. Maybe it's a good thing I quit before I ended up walking home. All right, so now we can go have some victory drinks because we achieved what we wanted to do. And it only took from 1977 till now. So we'll have some drinks. Talk to you later.
5 p.m. and this is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's minus 27 degrees Celsius, which is minus 16 degrees Fahrenheit. We even have the feels like on the bottom. It is still pretty cold out there, and we are in an extreme cold warning. It's supposed to last until tomorrow, so let's head inside, see if the dogs want to go out, make supper, and end my day.
Okay, 5 o'clock and the dogs are ready to go for a walk. Oh, they were here. They're not there anymore. They must have been inside. It's too cold. There he was wearing a fur coat. All right, so the dragging turned out good. Nice and cold, so it firmed right up. Oh yes, we got to get going in the snow truck. Go for a drive to Dairy Queen to see the ladies. Yes, and look at everything looking good. There's the sun setting at 5 o'clock. Yes, days are getting longer for us. And we have 4 cats here, 2 over there, 2 right here, that have to come out this winter and, how'd you say, earn their keep. Yes, earn their keep. All right, let's see what we got for flags over here. Where are the flags? We have lots of wood stove smoke because I just stocked up the stove. Everything is looking good. Maybe we'll walk this way a bit. There we go. We got some flags. Ooh, the flag of Maine. We got the American flag, the Canadian flag of exercise, and we have the Ohio flag. And what's that one over there? I forget. Oh my, I should write these things down at my age. All right, let's go walk the dogs, drink some beer, make a video, and relax. It's too freaking cold out here. Talk to you later.